All right, welcome to Make a Path Presents. I'm Ronnie Hayes, and today I want to talk about three awesome looking movies. And we're going to go in order from what I personally think, based on the trailer, is going to be the least exciting to the best. We're going to kick this off with stay tuned for the third one, or skip to the third one now. I think that one has the most potential, and that's the one I'm most excited for. But one's post-apocalyptic, the other is like a twist on the superhero story for Superman, but in a dark way. Instead of him being a hero, it would be him being a villain. That one looks like it has the most potential, and that's something that I'm so excited to see. Once we are done with utilizing or milking so much superheroes that's already established, we can get into original superheroes. And I think that's something that Hollywood really needs to adapt. Like, we as an audience, we're already there. We already know we'll be interested in that. But Hollywood always has to play the catch-up game. And the catch-up game they're playing is they always want to find something that has a built-in fan base, so they know they're going to make their money's worth, So when they realize that they can, with us being responsive, right, to superhero movies in theaters, pretty soon we're going to want something outside the box that's superhero, but it's unique and original, and hopefully they'll be coming out with some stuff shortly, but that I think has the most potential. Anyway, the trailer number one, it's on Netflix. Let me skip to the end. I'm not sure when it comes out. December 21st, so that's not a long of a wait, but it's called Bird Box. It's got that dude from The Predator 2018 that I liked. I liked him in The Predator, so this is pretty cool. But Sandra Bullock, that dude, and it's her kids as well, and it looks like, based on the trailer, it's similar to A Quiet Place. In A Quiet Place, you weren't supposed to make noise because the actual monsters would get you. But in this one, it seems like you can't look at the monsters, or else you'll see something that's your biggest fear that's so horrific you'll end up killing yourself. That's what we're getting from the trailer. Now, a lot of people say the trailer looks too spoilery, so if you don't want to watch it, don't watch it. However, normal life, or this is how the trailer seems, normal life, this thing happens. There's these monsters that make people see things that terrify them so much they end up killing themselves, and then people go into hiding. Now, again, people say the trailer is a little spoilery because of what they show here and what they show with the outbreak, and I think it's playing tricks on us, because if you look at this picture right here, and this is an accident, I stopped on it, I didn't mean to, but I'm just noticing she has shorter hair. She has two babies, and then in another part, you're going to see her, through most of the trailer, with girls that are a little older, and he's there as well when she's a little older, and she has longer hair. I know it looked like she had a little bit of a longer hair, and she was on the ground during the outbreak moment, and she had a baby bump. Seeing as she got two young kids, it looks like they are twins, in fact. That's something I didn't even pay attention to the first two times I saw the trailer, but so it might not be too spoilery. It looks like there's definitely going to be some time jumps here. Even with A Quiet Place, we went into A Quiet Place after what? A good period of time where the outbreak already happened and people are already living, and then they skip time again. So they most likely are doing the same thing here. Anyway, I can't play the trailer. Go ahead and watch it if you are interested, but this does look really good. However, I will say, play a little clip. I mean, it looks beautiful. Yeah, I like the look of that, but I have a feeling this is going to be one of those movies that looks really interesting, and for me personally, in my tastes, I think it's going to be a bit of a letdown. It might not be the greatest thing ever. I might not hate its guts, but I have a feeling I'm going to go into this and go, okay, you know what? I was excited for it. It was okay. All right, so that's Bird Box, and that's coming on Netflix December 21st. The next movie is not horror-related or superhero-related or even sci-fi related or anything like that. This is grounded in reality. It has to do with the military. It's got some really awesome actors in it. You got, right off the bat, you got the dude from Star Wars, Oscar Isaac, I believe is his name. You got the motherfucker, I wish I was him, Sons of Anarchy, Jax Teller, played by Charlie, I never get his name right, Hunnam. something like that. And then you got Batman, old Batman, Ben Affleck back there. And then you got the dude from Narcos, who's in a ton of shit recently. He was in Narcos, he was in Game of Thrones. I always screw up his name too, so I'm not even going to try. And then I don't know who this guy is on the left. I recognize his face slightly, but sorry, I don't know what he's from. But badass cast, right? So these are, I'll turn that down a little bit. You got military guys, and one guy has been wounded 5 times or shot 5 times. They can't even pay for their daughter's medical or some shit like that, right? And they're in this war zone doing crazy and insane shit for the government, and they figure out where there's hundreds of millions of dollars or $70 million that's stashed by this cartel drug lord or some shit. So their operation off the books, just between them, they're going to go in, they're going to take the money for themselves, and they're going to get out. And man, this shit looks good. Triple Frontier it's called. Let me just play a little clip in the end. This shit looks intense.
This is not what I signed up for.
A lot of people are gonna come after you.
So we go through.
That reminds me of an old movie with, who is that? That reminds me of an old movie. What is that? I forget. But yeah, Triple Frontier. When does this come out? This looks good. I'm actually really pumped for this. It's nice seeing Charlie Hunnam in something because loved him from Sons of Anarchy. Okay, we don't need these kind of credits. Come on now. This March. Oh shit, my bad. I thought this was coming out in December. Damn, my bad. I don't know if I said that or not, but so that looks good. That's right up my alley as well. And then this is the one I'm most excited for. So I think Bird Box, I think I'll like the least. I think I'll enjoy Triple Frontier. These are my predictions a little bit more. But Brightburn is the one I am hella excited for because this starts out, I swear to God, I was like, how are they not getting sued? Wait. Oh shit, I didn't even know that. This is a different type of trailer. That's creepy as shit. Look at that. I don't know how well you guys have seen that on your screen, but look at that. He's flying out the window. Okay, this is a different one. So it opens up, and it's, keep in mind, I had no idea what this was. It came up on my recommended feed. I click on the shit, and it's playing out like it's Superman's origin story. Now, I'm not a big comic book dude, right? I read comic books when I was a kid in the grocery store while my mother was grocery shopping. I read the Superman, X-Men, Spider-Man, Punisher. Punisher was my favorite. Stuff like that. And then when I got a little older, I'll be honest, I thought people stopped reading comics. Swear to God, hand to God. And then I got into The Walking Dead, and now I'm like, listen, there's great stories to be told, whether it's in a book form, comic book form. So I'm always looking for like great stories in comic books. Great stories, I don't care how it's presented. I just love hearing great stories. Watching it, reading it, doesn't matter. So when this is playing out, I know Superman's story. I'm thinking, what? Is this a joke? Is this going to be a parody thing? Because this is 100% Superman's story. They're on a farm. It's a farm family. And they find this alien ship drops. Wait. Are they going to show him? Yeah, right here. You know, alien ship comes in. They're like, what is it? They get this kid out. And they got this kid now, and they they find him going to the shed. And this is the part where you go, oh shit, this might be something different. They go to the shed, and in the Superman story, remember when, it depends on who was telling the story, there's multiple different variations of it, but essentially he has the ship with maybe the history of where he comes from and everything like that, and it's got this good energy and good vibe to it. But this, on the other hand, it's like a magnet drawn to it, and it's just kind of creepy. He's kind of like sleepwalking, trying to get into the barn, tear that open, and we see the scene that actually gave me chills just because chewing on metal or whatever. He's just, look at, I don't like that. But yo, he's eating on this fork and he's just twisting it all up. And this is where it starts showing you that this is not, you know, the Superman story. This is a reverse where it is that's where that scene's from. This is that Superman story where the farm family, spaceship comes down, little kid is on it. They raise the little kid as his own, little Clark Kent, wannabe. Maybe his name will be Ken Clark, I don't know. But that was a joke anyway. But then this creepy, weird shit starts happening. And at the very end, I'm going to play this last one. I guess he's drawing like little superhero outfits, but... Yo. I guess he attacks this little waitress here. This looks like a slow burn with one of those epic moment in the ending. So it's not like he's going to attack this huge city and it's going to be like this big movie. It looks like this slow burn with this big boom at the end where it's still like a smaller movie but in the same strength. It feels like it could be a part of something much bigger. Check out this scene though. Yo, that looks like fun, yo. But like I said, it feels like, it reminds me of, oh my god, It Comes at Night. I believe It Comes at Night. It Comes at Night was nowhere near as action-packed and tension-filled as the trailers made it seem. The trailers, I remember being really annoyed at the trailer because they should have marketed it as a more slow burn, slow building tension, ride instead of what they did. And I feel like when you watch It Comes at Night as a origin story for a villain, just if you haven't ever watched It Comes at Night, watch it as a slow origin story for a villain that should be attached on to a much bigger story, I think it's incredible. For a backstory for a villain, it's probably one of the best, unintentionally, one of the absolute best. And that doesn't spoil anything. There's no, villains, You'll understand what I mean when you watch it. Just someone who's been, drastically affected by something. But Brightburn seems like this type of movie where it has that real slow build up, and it's not huge. It's not superheroes, going through cities or doing these huge epic storylines. But it's that origin story, the build-up story, the backstory to a certain character that could be connected to a massive story later on. But an idea of a evil Superman as a really general description, that looks like a lot of fun right there. So that's the one I'm most excited for, and I don't know when this comes out. I hope we don't have to wait too long. Memorial Day 2019. All right, so I was wrong. I thought the two movies came out soon in December. So it's just the Bird Box that's coming out first. Triple Frontier and then Brightburn. So you guys let me know your thoughts and opinions about these three. And if there's other movies or new shows that you're excited about, except for Game of Thrones, we're all excited about that coming back. And obviously The Walking Dead. Let me know about those down in that comment box. And let me know which one out of these three are you most excited about. And do you guys want a little mini review of Bird Box? That's coming out real soon. Just 2 weeks away. I forget the date, the 20th, the 21st. Oh, that's only 10 days away, so that's less than 2 weeks away. Let me know if you want a little mini review about that. All right, thoughts and opinions in the comment box. I'm done talking, so it's your turn.